Exodus. As many of you know, it's a book in the Bible, a book where Moses, acting under the authority of God, goes to Pharaoh in an attempt to request that his people, the Israelites, are freed from slavery. The Pharaoh naturally refuses. The 10 plagues commence, which include the rivers of Egypt turning into blood, frogs covering the land, locusts swarming the skies turning black for 3 days so nobody can see, men breaking out in boils, cows dying, and hail mixed with fire coming from the sky, and all this demonstrative nonsense takes place. Lastly, God even kills the firstborn of every household, with the exception of the Israelites that put blood on the doors. They get bypassed. I believe it's lamb's blood. So yeah. Yeah, I had some problems with this. It seems that three major issues. Three major issues and a fourth sub-issue. And I'm going to go with the sub-issue first. It's kind of odd how in the Old Testament God had beef on many occasions. And, he handled his business, he did the damn thing. He killed people, sent people to kill people, proxies like hitmen, he gave people the green light, man, like, yo, go do this. Go take care of your business. Now today, the evil in the world is kind of overlooked. We don't see miracles. We don't see God, I don't know, God displaying his awesome power. That's my sub-issue. Major issue, I just find it kind of hysterical. Is this Jewish hero Moses, right? He commits all these miraculous feats, man. The magic staff and the fire from the sky and the darkness and I read this, man, and it's like reading a Dungeons and Dragons fantasy. I don't think it's just. I used to play that stuff when I was a kid, man, and my +3 Vorpal sword, I chop the dragon's head off. That's what I'm expecting to see. I'm expecting to see a dragon come out, and, God's holy reptile, just sort of attacking Pharaoh and his people. Just a little ridiculous, man. Another major issue. God killing innocents. Wow. We see examples of this in the Bible throughout, and I'm gonna cover them in other videos. One thing that really is a little harsh is the infanticide, the slaying of infants, man. I know we could sit there and we could argue about how we can't understand what God's plan is and all of this argumentative nonsense, really. Whether I can understand God's plan or not, there's some things that are unpardonable, and the killing of innocent children is certainly one of them. The last issue that I have with this is that nowhere outside of the Old Testament can we find historical writings documenting a man named Moses leading a large volume of Israelites out of Egypt. You would think that the people of Egypt would have documented such a mass exodus, something other than biblical text or text created to support biblical claims would have been produced. The Egyptians certainly would have found that important. But no, of course not. Anyhow, just some more thoughts. Thanks for listening.